Welcome back to Grammar Fundamentals for the PSAT. This is Chapter 8, Lesson 52. Last time, the ing form became a noun, the gerund. Today, we meet another verbal, one you use constantly without noticing. It starts with the little word to. We call it the infinitive. Start with the core idea. An infinitive is the word to plus the base form of a verb. To run, to think, to win. Take this sentence. To win was her goal. The infinitive to win is built from the little word to and the plain verb win. So whenever you see to sitting right in front of a base verb, you're looking at an infinitive. Here's what makes the infinitive so useful. It can do 3 different jobs. First, it can be a noun. To win was her goal. There, to win is the subject of the sentence. Second, it can be an adjective, a book to read. There, to read tells us which book. Third, it can be an adverb. She paused to listen. There, to listen tells us why she paused. One form, 3 different jobs. Often the infinitive brings helpers along. An infinitive phrase is the infinitive plus the words that complete its meaning. Listen. He hopes to travel through Peru. The infinitive is to travel, and through Peru finishes the thought. Together, to travel through Peru is the infinitive phrase, and the whole phrase does one job. Here, the direct object of hopes. So treat the entire phrase as a single unit. Now, the one trap to watch. The little word to does double duty. In an infinitive, to is followed by a verb. To run, to think, to win. But to can also be a preposition. And then it's followed by a noun. To the store, to school. To Peru. To run is an infinitive. To the store is just a prepositional phrase. So always check the next word. A verb after to means an infinitive. A noun after to means a preposition. So here's your quick check. Whenever you spot the word to, ask one thing. What comes right after it? If the next word is a base verb, like run or win, you've got an infinitive. If the next word is a noun or pronoun, like store or her, then to is a preposition instead. A verb after to means an infinitive. A noun after to means a preposition. Let's try a few. In this first set, each sentence has more than one to. Find the real infinitive, the to that is followed by a verb, not the to that is just a preposition pointing to a noun. Pause and try each one before I answer. I'm lucky to go to such a good school. There are 2 tos here. The first, to go, is followed by the verb go, so that's the infinitive. The second to points toward the noun school, so it's just a preposition. So the answer is to go. Doug went to Florida to see the alligators. Look at the 2 tos. To Florida is followed by a place name, a noun, so that one's a preposition. But to see is followed by the verb see, so that's the infinitive. So the answer is to see. We have to leave to go to the meeting. There are 3 tos. To leave and to go are both followed by verbs, so they're infinitives. But the last to points to the noun meeting, so it's a preposition. The first infinitive is to leave, so the answer is to leave. 3 more. Now decide how the infinitive phrase is used. Is it the subject of the sentence or the direct object of a verb? And watch out, because in one of these, the to is only a preposition, so there's no infinitive at all. Pause and try each one. To eat a crisp apple is one of autumn's joys. The infinitive phrase is to eat a crisp apple. What is the sentence about? That very phrase sitting right before is. It's the subject, so the answer is subject. Please don't forget to water the plants. The infinitive phrase is to water the plants. Forget what? To water the plants. It answers the verb forget, so it's the direct object. So the answer is direct object. We all piled in and drove to the garden center. Look for an infinitive. The only to here is in to the garden center, and that's followed by a noun, so it's a preposition, not an infinitive. There's no infinitive phrase at all, so the answer is no infinitive. Let's wrap up. An infinitive is the word to plus the base form of a verb, like to run or to win. It's a verbal, so it can act as a noun, as an adjective, or as an adverb. And an infinitive phrase carries the whole job as one unit. Just remember the trap. The word to is only part of an infinitive when a verb follows it. When a noun follows to instead, it's a plain preposition. Check the next word every time. Great work!